Alright, so welcome back. Well, we left off on a cliffhanger last video, right? What am I going to do? Well, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. So I used that extra piece of plexiglass and I cut them like they're supposed to be. They will need some sanding, just like the other ones did, so they can fit in there. But I mean, you've come this far, you might as well just do it right. Now, in the last video, we saw these little pieces here popped off of these two posts when I was pulling one of the plexiglass pieces out. And I'm glad I didn't throw that away, because we get my calipers here. The height of that is significant. It's not just the post that came off. So that is 6.5 millimeters. And that would cause light leakage on the top there. So what I think I'm going to do is just put the slots in and then super glue this after they're in. We'll see how that works. But let's get to putting these slats in. Ooh, pretty. I think that's a good opaqueness. Not too bad. Well, on second thought, that may be too opaque. Okay, well, I thought I ordered the same one as the last one. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's two totally different ones. Ooh. Well, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to plug it in and see what we got. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. Definitely see that hot bulb in there. But yeah, not too shabby. All right, let's get that top on. I'm going to have to still put those two pieces on there, but that shouldn't be too difficult. All right, so this part should be pretty easy. I mean, you can see where a piece of it broke off, as opposed to right here where just that little tip piece came off right here. So there won't be any light leakage because of that, but this piece did pop off. So I'm just gonna get some super glue. You have the kind of little handles on it. This Gorilla brand, doesn't matter. It's what Lowe's had. So I'm just going to pop a little bit around there. It won't take much. This might even be the easiest part of the whole thing, because this is just going to slide between those pieces of plexiglass. Just like that. There we go. Wow. Okay. They do make a super glue setting spray. So you spray it on there, it immediately sets. But I will have to wait for these to dry. I did clean up the bottom of this, just whatever little strands were left. Same thing on here. So let's just put a couple dabs. Like I said, it don't take much. I learned that with that gun right there in the background. All that's held together by super glue. Some epoxy on some places. Just put that on there. There we go. And we'll just let that set. Right, there it is. I am so happy how this turned out. Learned a couple things though while I was putting everything together. I don't know why, but there is a little bit of a gap. You can see it between the plexiglass and the top. I'm not real sure why, but if you decide to make this, I would add another 1.5 millimeters to the length of that plexiglass. But I did put some zip ties here just to kind of hold everything together while this super glue set. But let's take these zip ties off and see how it holds up. Careful here. There we go. Look at that. That is so cool. And we'll just plug it in. Yeah. I think that looks really good. All right, thank you so much for sticking with it throughout these segments to get this lamp going. I think it was a great project. I learned a lot, and I hope you did too. And if you decide to make this, please let me know. And also go to Thingiverse and tip the guy that made the design for this. Like, he put a lot of work into it, and it just, like, people that do that kind of stuff just deserve that kind of credit. Okay, so see you next time. Like and subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a lot more projects, and I got a lot of cool stuff coming up. So thank you. We'll see you again.